afternoon to you once again. Welcome to Assumption Middle School for this presentation of IESA 7th grade girls basketball action. It's semifinal action now. After 4 fantastic quarterfinals have been completed, we're ready for these 2 contests to see who's going to play for the state championship game on Thursday. We've got the 11-7 Western Lady Wildcats and the Peru Catholic Cougars in the matchup here today. Alongside Thomas Hull and Scott Bacon, I'm Charlie Hall. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We'll recap how the 2 teams got here in their morning game and also talk about the matchup. It's all coming your way. Stay tuned on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you and your family with high-quality banking needs close to where you live. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, earlier today, these 2 teams got to play, I think, a little bit of an advantage. The first 2 games, maybe not when you have to get on the buses early, but you got a little longer break than the other 2 teams. Western came out and won 21-7 over Peoria St. Jude, a game that we really saw good play from Reese Bushmeyer and Cortland Malone and some scrappy play from Alexis McMullen for the Lady Wildcats in that victory. And Peru Catholic won a thriller in overtime, 23-20 over Champaign St. Matthew. St. Matthew kind of jumped out, looked like they were going to start to run away with the game, but we saw the grit that this Peru Catholic team really possesses. I think that's just the best way to put it, a gritty group.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. They get after it.
And I think what you're going to see is a player on both sides wearing the number 5, Scott, that's really going to get after it. Bernadette Lawson for the Cougars of Peru Catholic and Reese Bushmeyer for the Western Lady Wildcats. That'll be a matchup to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Both those girls are fun to watch. There's obviously some other ones there, but the Larson girl was all over the court. She didn't have a ton of points, but a loose ball that was key to getting their win, and it should be fun.
Should be a good matchup. The winner will play for the state championship on Thursday night at 7:30, how about? The loser will play at 6 o'clock in the 3rd and 4th place game. The other semifinal is Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick. The 2 teams have, had to find some ways to occupy themselves throughout the day. I'm sure they got a little food in their bellies and are still maybe just a little bit, have that little bit of a feeling of anticipation as you come out and play this game. But Scott, you've gotten a game under your belt on this court, you've gotten a win, and now you feel like, hey, why not? Why can't we win that next one and play in the championship
Sure,
game?
No doubt. And really, I think from a coach's standpoint, one of the most challenging things is that time in between. What do you do So I think that's challenging to figure out, but I'm assuming that the kids will be ready to go, and like you said, why not? Let's make it there.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's step aside for a timeout. We are just 4.5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play. Back with you after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Hey, grab me one too.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Western Lady Wildcats, the Peru Catholic Cougars in this matchup today for a state semifinal. And, you know, really, these are two teams that match up pretty well. I think Western's got a little bit of a size advantage, although we saw for Peru Catholic earlier in the day, even though she's not quite as tall, Lucy Burkhart, who is a sixth grader, by the way, played really well at that forward position. And
she had 5 rebounds.
You know, neither team necessarily shot the lights out of the gym. Now, Western will have to handle the pressure that Peru Catholic put on. They didn't really face a press like they're going to face in this contest earlier today.
No, I think that's a big key to the game here. But I tell you, Western's got a nice crowd. The Peru crowd's a little small. The student section's getting into it, so that it's almost like a home game to a degree for Western because they've got a good crowd. So I think that will help them a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, Western, they're the only public school remaining now. As you see that a lot in the ISA 1A, there's a lot of these smaller parochial schools, and they tend to make it here.
Yep.
Both teams headed to their respective benches. And we're just about ready to meet the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. In fact, let's step aside here. We'll have those for you next.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already, he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on, pick me up soon.
Let's take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. They have hoodies, snacks, power tools, lawn chairs, and lots of things in between. It's a great place to go, honestly, for your holiday shopping needs. Find the location nearest you at farmandhomesupply.com. The Peru Catholic Cougars will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and they'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, B. Uffelt. At a second guard is Bernadette Larson. She's a 7th grader. Emma Kinney starts at the 3rd guard. She is a 7th grader. Lucy Burkhart starts at a forward as a 6th grader, and the other forward will be the 7th grader in Tegan Brandt. Brandt, Burkhart, Kinney, Larson, and Uffelt for Peru Catholic, who is one of the squads, I think one of 2 today that we saw only have 7 rostered players. So it'll be interesting to see, Scott, how they come back in what is a second game of the day when the same players basically played the whole first game.
Yeah, definitely.
And an overtime.
Definitely challenging. And a fast-paced, pressing game for both teams.
And on the Western Lady Wildcat side, Shea O'Brien's team enters this game with a record of 11-7 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Kaylin Forbes. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Reese Bushmeyer. At the 3rd guard, a 7th grader in Rosalie Colbert. Out of forward, she's a 7th grader, Alexis McMullen. And at the other forward is a 7th grader, Cortland Malone. Malone, McMullen, Colbert, Bushmeyer, and Forbes for the Western Lady Wildcats. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Assumption next.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go.
It's a Christmas emergency!
I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Just about ready to tip it off in this state semifinal, the Western Lady Wildcats and the Peru Catholic Cougars. Peru Catholic is 16-2 on the season after their win. Western 11-7, and told you kind of a Cinderella story, Scott. They were the 5th seed in their regional and have made it all the way here to the semifinals.
Yep, don't see that too often, and good for them, and we'll see how they respond this evening.
You know, really, you have to credit the coaches a lot for that, about getting their team to just believe, really, at that point, that this isn't a fluke.
Well, and just the time you put into practice and how much you improve in practice throughout a year, too.
Malone will jump in the middle for Western, and for Peru Catholic, it's B. Affelt. Our referees, it's a new crew. They'll work both of these games. Very seasoned crew of officials here. We thank them for coming out. They're reminding the fans to have good sportsmanship. Western about a 3-1 crowd in this contest.
Yeah, great crowd for Western.
And the tip is up and controlled by Peru Catholic as Burkhart has the basketball, and we are underway in the state semifinal. Working on the left-hand side, Tegan Brandt from 10, no good. Rebound run down by Bushmeyer. She'll take the ball into the front court. Reese Bushmeyer, the 7th grade guard, drives coast to coast. Little Euro step shot up, no good. Fouled on the play, though. And an early foul against this Peru Catholic squad. I believe that's going to be Larson.
Yeah. If you're Peru, you don't want her in foul trouble.
Nice job by Bushmeyer. She really pushed the pace down the floor. Larson tried to step in front. And a good job, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual replay, by Bushmeyer to kind of get around her. She was set pretty well. Could have drawn a charge. First free throw, no good. Free throws outside of McDougal from St. Patrick. It has not been a highlight of the day.
No, free throws have been a bit of a struggle, and so far we're 0 for 2.
Affelt with the rebound. Gets it to Larson. I like these maroon uniforms for this squad. They're sharp. Maroon and gold for the Peru Catholic Cougars. Ball reversal on the right side. Larson lets it fly from downtown. No good. Rebound put back up by Brandt. Won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. It goes the way of the Lady Wildcats of Western. A little full court pressure, and this is what.
Very interested what Western does here.
Yes, they'll really have to take good care of the basketball, and really did not too terribly there. Although they kind of pulled back in the half court very quickly, did
Peru Catholic. There's a certain degree they get to. They pull the press off, obviously.
Here's the ball now stolen away by Burkhart. She'll drive the other way. And lost it on the way up. That's a turnover. No score in the first nearly minute of this game. Into the contest comes Bella Vincent. She replaces Rosalie Colbert. Length of the court to go here for the Lady Wildcats.
Peru adjusting the way they match up on that inbounds after the last pass. Smart.
Bushmeyer with the basketball, and she'll look to bring it up. And a traveling now as the ball comes to McMullen near the free throw line. Just kind of shuffled the feet there. Both teams again kind of have to get settled in here. It's a new experience again. And this one even more pressure, Scott. Now you're playing with a chance to go to the state finals. Here's the ball stolen away and then stolen right back by Peru Catholic. The two teams trade the turnovers here.
Two teams with 2 turnovers each in the early going.
Affelt with it, drives inside, blocked by Malone, and Malone's got the board. She's trying to get clear, and the ball knocked out of bounds. We'll say it's off of Malone out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover on Western. Good rebound. Just could not secure it. Hey, big win by the Illini today. How about that?
Yeah, saw that when I was out going for a walk.
Here's a shot up by Larson, though good. Malone with the rebound. Malone can be a difference maker in this game.
Yeah, she's really good on the boards and inside. She's got good moves.
Vincent.
I'm not sure if they have someone who can guard her.
Bushmeyer drives down low, finds Malone off the window, no good. Gets her own rebound and will pull it out behind the arc now. Malone out near the half-court line to Bushmeyer. There's a pass deflected. McMullen trying to run it down. Saves it in from the corner, but right into the hands of Affelt for Peru Catholic. They'll push it the other way. Will the Cougars? No score here. A little bit of a defensive stalemate. Larson throws up a runner, no good. Rebound to Burkhart on the weak side. She'll work the pass out to Kinney. That ball knocked out of bounds by a hustling Kaylin Forbes. Both teams just kind of trying to feel their way through this first quarter so far. Here's Burkhart on a step-back shot, no good. Rebound saved, and going to go out of bounds. It'll be Western basketball. And we're going to get a whistle, and Shea O'Brien's going to call a timeout for the Lady Wildcats. We will pause as well. 3:31 to play in the first. No score in the state semifinal.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
3 minutes, 31 seconds to play in the first period. Ball out of bounds to Western on the sideline of the backcourt after the timeout by their coach, Shea O'Brien. I think that's a smart timeout early in this game.
Yeah,
Just
I
trying
think
to get the team
halfway
settled
through
down.
there. Halfway through there, give them a little breather and get them refocused.
Bushmeyer brings it into the front court, works off the screen from McMullen. Off the screen from Malone. Now down low, try to find Vincent. Ball, a lot of traffic in there, is stolen away by Brandt. Here comes Larson the other way. We didn't see Western really full court pressure at all in their first game. Here's Affelt from the free throw line. She made it, but she shuffled the feet first.
Good set by Peru there, but traveling.
3:05 left first period. Full court pressure. Bushmeyer is into a triple team. Try to throw out of it. Ooh, my goodness. She and her teammate collided hard. Ball down to Larson. Her shot no good. Foul by McMullen.
Okay.
And I mean,
oh my.
Bushmeyer and her teammate is that Forbes? They hit heads, I mean hard. And look for the trainer. Bushmeyer kind of holding her eye, as is Forbes. Bushmeyer is going to head to the bench. Foul was called on McMullen, her first, team first for Western. Larson to the free throw line. Is into the contest is Rosalie Colbert. They'll let the trainer take a look at her. You don't see any blood or anything, Scott, but I mean, they were straight forehead to forehead that time. That hurts.
And I thought Forbes got the worst of it, and she's still out there, and it's hard to tell, though, when you just look bad. I know that.
Yep.
Hopefully they're both all right and see them both back in the game.
We'll try to tough it out through this one for sure. Larson missed the first of the 2 shots. Second one, good. First point of the game comes at the 2:55 mark of the first period. But now Western has to bring the ball toward the front court without Bushmeyer, and that is a big change for sure. Here's McMullen going to try to play the point. She says, what change? I'll drive
it's
in.
Not, Charlie.
Coast to coast, shot put up no good.
She can hear you, I think.
Alexis McMullen is going to the free throw line. We were impressed with her earlier today. Just her overall scrappiness for this team. And she shows that she has some pretty good handles as well.
Burkhart's first.
And we saw her actually foul out of the game earlier today. But her team won in overtime. First one by McMullen, no good. Trying to tie the game up here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. 2:47 to play in the opening quarter. And there's
good. She come back in.
Bushmeyer right back in.
That's good.
She'll replace Colbert.
Good to see there.
I mean, when they ran into each other, it looked pretty bad.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a bump.
Yep. Second one by McMullen. Can't find the mark. And the rebound comes down to Peru Catholic.
Westerns miss all 4 of their free throws there. So
that's 4 points you've left out there, and you're only down 1-0.
Right.
Here's a good pass inside to Burkhardt. It's blocked by McMullen, and McMullen gets the board.
She gets a rebound, too.
Then a nice job to kind of stay upright that time, just a hand high. Into the front court.
Nice
Malone
move.
drives in. Good quick first step. Has a block from behind by Burkhardt. And the rebound comes down to Kinney. Both teams playing it hard on the defensive end. 2:10 to play in the first. And here's the ball now stolen away by Forbes, then tied up. The possessioner does favor Western, so they'll get the ball headed back the other way.
Yeah, if you're Western, you better know if she's in the area, she's going to try to get that ball tied up and take it away from you.
On the backcourt, Bushmeyer with it. Got to be in a little bit of a hurry here. Now the ball is tied up. Nope, stolen away, they'll say. And then a foul going to be called here against one of the Wildcats. And that's going to go against, I think they called it against McMullen, her second. So McMullen's second, team second. Ball out of bounds after the turnover here. So they can ill afford to see her pick up her third foul. She does a lot of really good things for Western. Burkhardt.
She's still in there, too.
Throws it to Kinney at the free throw line. Kinney shot 3/4 of the way down, falls out. Put back by Burkhardt, no good, but fouled by Bushmeyer underneath on the shot. Bushmeyer's first, team third. And Lucy Burkhardt to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots.
I wondered, the Western coaches, did they realize that was her second?
I think they did. I saw Shea O'Brien tell McMullen, hey, you've got 2.
Okay, there you go, good. Well, she's trusting her. We'll see. You see some coaches that will leave their players in with 2 fouls, and it's not a bad strategy.
There's a missed free throw and a missed opportunity for Western. As Malone could not grab the rebound, and Peru Catholic, even though they didn't make the free throws, want to get the ball back under their own hoop. Inbounds is going to be stolen away by Bushmeyer. She's got McMullen out in front on a 2-on-1, goes at the rim and gets it to go. Bushmeyer with the first field goal of the game, and it makes it a 2-1 lead for the Lady Wildcats.
Head's not hurting now. She made that one.
Out top of the Brandt. Free throw line, in and out to Kinney. Good ball movement. Ooh, they'll say Kinney walked with it. Turnover on Peru Catholic. Into the game for the Cougars will come Callie Fuzzanetti. And she'll sit down Emma Kinney. Out of bounds on the sideline of the backcourt for Western. 1:21 to play in the half. A long pass into the front court. Malone off the dribble. Blocked by Burkhart. Wow, what a play by Lucy Burkhart to get back and make that block.
She kind of gave her a little bit of a look there, too.
Like, hey, yeah. Don't bring that in here.
Good
This
play.
is my space. Here's a good play to McMullen. Her shot too hard. Rebound Malone. Malone off the window and in for two. Malone with her first basket, and it's 4-1 Western with 1:03 to play in the game's opening quarter. A little inside out, right side Fuzz Zanetti. Air ball. Vincent the rebound for Western. Looking for a guard and a held ball. This is going to be headed back the other way to Peru Catholic because of Lucy Burkhart's aggressiveness to tie up the ball down low. You're Vincent, you really want her to get that ball and get those elbows out. Chin that ball, not allow a defender to get her hands on it. Here's a shot by Larson off the inbounds, no good. Rebound to McMullen. She has Bushmeyer out in front. Will drive in, has it knocked away. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Malone, long skip pass goes to Bushmeyer. Looks free throw line to McMullen.
I'd like to see her shoot that.
Yep. Put it on the deck. Now to Bushmeyer. Patient is Western with 27 seconds to play in the period and a 3-point lead. Here's Malone. Drives baseline and a blocking foul going to be called against Larson.
Oh,
That'll
that's
be her
two
second.
on Larson. That's really big for Western there, getting the second foul on Larson. Close call.
So Larson picks up the second, and as we told you, this is not a deep team. Only 7 players total.
And they get Larson out with the second foul. 20 seconds left, and you're on defense. I think that's a good call. Run
Down
the old
low. We'll try to get to McMullen. Right back to Bushmeyer. Good look from 10, and she'll knock it in.
Run the old easy inbound play.
Bushmeyer with 4. 8 seconds to play in the period. Into the front court, the ball goes to Kinney. Try to pass into the corner. Knocked away by a hustling Kaylin Forbes. Back into the contest will come Colbert for Western. She'll sit down McMullen with those 2 fouls. So look at her out of there on the defensive side.
Smart, again. Good job by the coaches here.
FL to throw it in front of the Western bench. Comes out front. That's to Brandt. Brandt's 3 blocked by Bushmeyer, and not another shot will be taken. And after 1, it's the Western Lady Wildcats 6. The Peru Catholic Cougars 1. We're back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
After 1 quarter, Western leading Peru Catholic 6-1. Western will have the basketball to start the second period. 4 points from Bushmeyer, 2 from Malone for Western. McMullen with it at the free throw line. Has it on the right side. Pivots a couple of times.
Good cut.
Gets it to Bushmeyer, trying to dribble between 2 young ladies, and it's off of one of their feet out of bounds. Stays with the Wildcats here. Ball comes into Malone. She'll take the 17-footer. It's too long. And the rebound secured by Fuzzanetti. Fuzzanetti will take it into the front court, and it's poked in the eye. Ooh, no, they'll say she traveled. She's a little shaken up. Bushmeyer says, my bad on that. Fuzzanetti said, still hurt. Poked right in the eye. But had already shuffled the feet. Bounce pass to Malone. Now McMullen keeps her eyes up as she takes the ball down the court. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Western here. .5:29 to play in the half. You see Burkhart and Larson both back in the game. Larson with 2 fouls for Peru Catholic. And ball knocked out of bounds. It goes off of Western last. And a turnover on the Lady Wildcats. If you're Jason Gaham, though, you're probably at a point where it's like, well, I mean, you don't want him to have to play necessarily with 2 fouls, but you also sort of didn't run the offense, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Player like that's pretty important.
Brandt with it. She'll take it back out front to Larson.
Could be the last game of the year. Don't want to hold anything back.
No, it won't be. They'll get to play again Thursday regardless. Here's a steal by Bushmeyer. Gets it to McMullen. McMullen takes it into the front court on the dribble. Drives in. Shot put up is no good.
Smart job by Larson staying straight up there.
Rebound to Burkhart. She's then tied up. It'll be Peru Catholic basketball. Larson will bring it toward the front court. Picks it up on the right side. That's to Burkhart. Burkhart drives baseline. Blocked by Malone. And then Malone gets the board. We didn't get heights for Western, but Malone appears to be about, what, 5'8", Scott, probably?
I would say so.
She'll drive in and make a layup at the other end now and make it an 8-1 Lady Wildcat lead.
Her first basket of the evening. Or no, that's her second. Yeah, that is her second.
First since the first. And it's a 7-point lead.
Her and Bushmeyer each have 4. Look like a carry there, maybe.
Here's a pass to Brandt, out to Kenny. Kenny from the free throw line, no good. Malone with another rebound, and she's tied up by Burkhart. It'll be Western basketball.
Malone's got 5 rebounds so far, and
she's getting that ball though and taking it to her waist. Scott,
yeah.
What do you really want her to do if you're the coach?
Got to keep that up high. Got to chin it. Got to keep it above your shoulders, and you got to meet your pass there too.
Burkhart with the steal. She'll fire a 3.
Oh my.
And the bank is open late on this Saturday evening. Makes it an 8-4 score with just under 4 minutes to play in the half, and now it's foul in the backcourt. Whistled against one of the Peru Catholic squad.
Halfelt. Keeps throwing me when you say teams first in the second quarter, but
when it resets, you mean?
Yeah.
It's a hard habit to break, isn't it? Here's McMullen. She's into a double team. Can get out of it. Now the ball chipped away, and
she's not quitting on it.
She goes after it, and they'll call her for a foul. So McMullen will now pick up her 3rd, and so she'll have to sit for the remainder of the half with 3:41 to play in the period. As coming back into the game for Western will be Rosalie Colbert.
9 turnovers for Western so far.
Larson works the ball on the wing. That's to Affel. Back to Larson. Skips it over to Kenny.
Good ball movement.
Right side Burkhart, and she travels. So some turnovers both ways, Scott, adding up a little bit.
6 for Peru.
And for Western, McMullen's going to come back in with 3 fouls. I know she's on the offensive side, but
yeah,
it's pretty bold for Western here.
Yeah. Second to last game of the year. Can't hold anything back.
Well, and part of it is her ball handling skills.
Yeah, she's basically their primary ball handler, correct? Her and Bushmeyer.
Yeah. Now here's a tie-up and a turnover as Peru Catholic will have it go their direction.
Get her now, though, on defense maybe.
Yep, they will. Looks like
Smart
Colbert
job
going to
by
come
Shea.
in.
Coach O'Brien getting her out on defense.
Shea O'Brien, college basketball player. She wasn't very big. She learned how to shoot from a long way outside. Believe me, she could shoot it. Here's Larson with a shot. Guess what?
She can deep shots.
She can shoot it too on that long 2.
She's got 3.
And Western wants to take their second timeout
32nd
of the contest. We'll pause as well. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to play in the half. Larson nails the bucket and cuts this game to a 2-point lead.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
3 minutes, 21 seconds to play in the half. Timeout was taken by Western. They are holding a 2-point lead, and they'll have the ball length of the court to go. Bushmeyer with it in the backcourt as she traveled. Yep.
Looked like Coach O'Brien had the post player screen in the back there. I think they were looking to throw it in and then throw it to Malone at half court. Good job by Peru not letting that happen.
Now the Cougars can tie or take the lead here. They have never led in this contest. They did lead 1-0, didn't they? All right, 1-0 lead. Did Larson make that free throw? And we have a held ball, and it's Western's ball now. Been a lot of jump balls today throughout all the contests.
And they're crossing the posts again. Look up.
Bushmeyer has it knocked away, runs it down near the sideline, can still dribble, and does. Takes it across. Dribbles underneath the basket, was looking for Malone. Malone had to get out of the traffic down there. She'll pull it out top. Gets to Bushmeyer on the right wing. Free throw line, McMullen, wide open underneath. Vincent shot no good, but fouled by Burkhart. And 2 shots coming up for Vincent. Good ball movement by Western.
Good pass by Alexis McMullen there.
See it on the Northwestern Mutual
now
replay.
Got 2.
Got that ball at the high post, and there was Vincent at the low post. She didn't make the basket, but she's rewarded with 2 free throws here. First one up, no good.
Western 0 for 5 now from the free throw line.
Mullen goes to the bench. She does have 3 fouls. Second one by Vincent. He's also no good. Vincent looks like one of those young ladies that has yet to really kind of grow into that body. She's pretty tall.
Yeah.
And, when you grow that fast, sometimes it's a little more difficult to become really coordinated. I think that was, here's a shot put up by Burkhart. It's good. She banks
another
it in.
bank.
Tied at 8.
She's got 5 of their 8 points.
She's just
good
a 6th grader.
Look up again.
Into the front court come the Wildcats and a travel as Colbert got it caught on the hip.
Probably want her to look on the catch there. I don't know if she was not confident in making the pass, but she was trying to get it there, just shuffled the feet.
2 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the first. A 7-0 run, first half that is, a 7-0 run right now by Peru Catholic. Here's a drive by Burkhart, no good. Rebound to Vincent, gets it to Malone. Off to Bushmeyer. Brings it across the half-court line, works it to Vincent behind the arc. Ooh, gets it in. That's a nice catch there by Malone. Off to Bushmeyer for a 3, no good. Rebound batted around and comes away to Peru Catholic, and then they'll throw it out of bounds as Brandt was trying to find Larson and threw it too high for her. And we'll see a substitute in for Peru Catholic. Brandt will sit down as Fuzzinetti comes into the game. On the other side, back in McMullen for Western. 1:45 to play in this first half. Ball right side, Bushmeyer. And a foul going to be called here against Fuzzinetti. So Callie Fuzzinetti, Fusinetti, a 6th grader, gets called for her first foul. 3rd team foul by the Cougars. Malone with it. Gets it to McMullen at the high post. Over to Bushmeyer, down low, finds Malone. Ball off to Vincent, shot no good. Rebound loose, and Larson has it. She'll go into the front court on the run. Drives all the way in, steps back, and gets that shot to go. Larson with the bucket, and gives Peru Catholic the 2-point lead. 10-8, 9-0 run by the Cougars.
Larson's got 5 points, 3 rebounds.
And now Bushmeyer dribbles it into the front court. Didn't pass it ahead, and hit off her own leg out of bounds, a turnover. Into the contest comes Colbert, and she'll replace McMullen with the foul situation. 1:02 to play in the half. Tight contest here in the semifinal. Just like you like it. Close game. Larson, they're going to say she drugged the pivot foot there. And McMullen going to come back in. Colbert going to sit down. Rinse and repeat. They've done that about 10 times now.
Yes. Yes.
50 seconds to play in the half. Ball to McMullen. A little hard on the pass. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Western here. Nice gymnasium here at Assumption High School. Not a ton of space on the sideline in front of the benches, though. So if you're a coach, you and the referee sometimes kind of have to share space. Inbounds pass is tipped. A really nice defensive play by Affelt. She knocked that one away, and then the ball got tied up, and it'll go to Peru Catholic. Guess who's in? Colbert. Guess who's sitting down? McMullen. 40 seconds to play in the half. Peru Catholic trying to keep this run that they're on going here on 9-0 runs on the scoring side of things. Larson with a dribble and a three, no good. Rebound comes down on the offensive side, and then Malone with a big block out of bounds here.
It's Malone's third block, I believe, of the game.
And she does it in a way where her body is controlled really well, that she doesn't get called for a foul.
She's not swiping down a whole lot.
No, she really extends out rather than down.
Yeah.
Air ball out of bounds.
Hey, McMullen's back in the game.
Haven't seen her for a while, and it looks like Colbert's going to sit down with 17.1 seconds to play in the half. Inbounds pass comes to McMullen in the backcourt. Off of a little screen there, looking for Bushmeyer. She'll take it across. Long pass gets to Malone somehow. Her shot no good. The foul, and she'll head to the free throw line.
Could
shooting
be
two.
3 fouls on Burkhart. See who they call it on. Nope, number 2, Affelt.
Affelt called for the foul. Her second, though. Team fourth.
Yep. Malone's going to have 2 shots.
Looks like we'll see Liv Gahan check in a moment for Peru Catholic. First one by Malone is no good. It's been a struggle.
Free throws have been not any team's forte today.
Which is true. Second one on the way by Malone.
There you go.
And makes it 10-9. Larson pushes into the front court. 3, 2, all the way down to the baseline. Pass off to Burkhart. Yep, will not count. Will not count had it fallen, and it didn't fall either way. And we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's the Peru Catholic Cougars 10, the Western Lady Wildcats 9. Back with halftime stats and more after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. you really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Right across from Quincy High School and always online at littlejessmotor.com. It's a 10-9 lead for the Peru Catholic Cougars on top of the Western Lady Wildcats here at the halftime break. Western led 6-1 after a quarter. So a 9-3 second quarter for Peru Catholic. And they have their 1-point lead here at the halftime break. And Scott's got a look at your halftime stats.
Western Wildcats, 2-pointers, 4 of 12 from the field. They missed 1 3-pointer, so 4 of 13 overall there. 1 of 8 from the free throw line to get them their 9 points. I've got them for 8 rebounds on the night. I've got Malone's got 5 of those 8, and she's got 3 block shots. The Peru Catholic Cougars, 3 of 12 from the field, or 3 of 12 from 2, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, so 4 of 17 total there from the floor. They have shot 1 of 4 free throws. They also have 8 rebounds. Leading scorer for them is Larson with 5, and Burkhart both have 5. Both that'll get them their 10 points. 5 and 5, I think, is 10, Charlie.
I believe it still adds up that way. Of course, some things to watch as we start thinking about the second half for Peru Catholic. Very much cannot have 3 fouls on either Larson or Burkhart early in that third quarter.
Yeah, probably your 2 best players have got 2 fouls. Of course, McMullen's got 3 on the other side. So
I thought Western did a nice job managing that.
They did.
To end the first half,
yeah,
because
they did.
A lot of people would have just sat her, but she actually still contributed there.
Well, I think it cost her a couple timeouts, too. And she did that on purpose. I would say it cost her. She used 2 timeouts in order to get her in or out of the game. So we'll see how that pans out later. But, really good job, both coaches managing all that. And trusting their kids to continue to play with the fouls.
All right, 10-9 contest. Of course, you'd like, if you're both coaches, to be, hey, you'd like to be a little better from that free throw line, and that's something that really just comes with more practice.
I think so, yeah, definitely.
10-9 the score. Peru Catholic on top. Winner plays in the state championship game on Thursday at 7:30. The loser plays for 3rd and 4th at 6 o'clock on Thursday. The next contest is Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick in what should be a good semifinal matchup as well. Let's step aside on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Hey, grab me one too.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI grain bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish. Auction at 217-473-3777. Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 10-9 the lead at the halftime break for Peru Catholic. And they and Western both out on the court warming up in preparation for the second half of this contest. It will be Western ball to start the second half of play. And we'll see kind of what adjustments were made at halftime. I kind of thought we'd see Peru Catholic Scott press a little more, but really they've not really done a ton with that full court pressure.
They made an adjustment when Western threw it to their bigs, but really other than that, no, not a whole lot of pressure there. They were good at that earlier, so.
So it'll be ball out of bounds for Western as we get ready to start the second half. Winner plays for the state championship. That's what they're both still very much in the running for right now. Looking forward to the second half after a really exciting first half here. And as we told you, things to watch. Foul situation for McMullen for Western, and then imperative that neither Burkhart or Larson pick up a third foul for Peru Catholic early in this second half. We want to say a special thank you to our corporate sponsors of the IESA State Finals, Little Jess Motors, Best Systems Insulators, and Cascom. We thank you for your support.
Without them, it might be on ESPN 8.
Yeah, the Ocho. Western has the basketball to start the second half. And they will have Forbes, Bushmeyer, McMullen, Malone, and Benson to start the second half of play. McMullen takes it to the right wing. Out of Bushmeyer right side. Takes a single bounce of it. Throws a pass stolen away by Brandt. And then she traveled. Brandt, Larson, Burkhart, Affelt, and the fifth young lady to start the second half is McKinney.
Hate to see Bushmeyer just take one dribble and pick it up there. I wish he'd take a couple more and get it back to the middle or right there like that.
And now a pass that's too high for Malone and goes out of bounds.
Good idea.
Yeah, right plan there.
Execute a little better. She's getting downhill, though. That's what you want your guards to do. You don't want them to get downhill and get to the basket.
5:33 and counting in this third quarter.
Western in there 1-2-2.
On the corner.
Oh, were they boxing one? They're boxing one on Larson.
Now ball stolen away by Bushmeyer. She'll turn and take it the other way.
I think Western's in a boxing one on Larson, Charlie. We'll see here in a little bit.
McMullen gets underneath, deep under the basket. Needs some help
out
out
of there. 3 seconds.
Yep, out to Bushmeyer.
It's about 5 seconds in the lane, I think. Nope, she got out of there.
She was able to clear. You don't really see 3 seconds called all that often, do you?
From the stands, usually.
That is one of the most accurate statements I've ever heard in my life. Here's a shot put up by Forbes, no good. And the rebound secured by Affelt for Peru Catholic. Larson on the dribble into the front court, and they'll say she carried it that time.
She does have a tendency to do that, I think, a little bit, and hasn't been called for it today, but I don't know that that was that bad. We'll see. Referee's got a better view right down there than we do up here, that's for sure.
Western trying to retake the lead here after leading 6-1 at one point in this game. Maybe even more. Now 3 seconds is called.
I didn't hear anybody yell out in the stands either. Fans are showing pretty good sportsmanship here. I haven't noticed anything, so that's good. You got positivity all around, Charlie. You've been pretty positive today, too.
And here's a traveling called. And another turnover. Those are kind of mounting for both squads. Western ball in the hands of Bushmeyer, and she'll walk it up. Right side with it is Bushmeyer. Gets the top of the key to McMullen. McMullen stops at the free throw line. Now to Benson. Benson puts up a shot from there, a little off the mark. Rebound loose underneath. Malone comes out of there with it, then had it knocked away. No, they'll say she touched it last. Into the front court comes Larson on the dribble. She'll work it right side to Affelt, and she'll be called for traveling. Not the cleanest start to the second half for either team. Still just a 1-point game, though.
Here's the press. It's a 1-2-2 press. It sure doesn't look like it at the beginning, but the point goes up here whenever the guard goes up.
Into the front court, Bushmeyer just dribbles by everybody.
As I say, she does that. Middle was open, too.
And she puts up a jump shot, and she gets it to go.
Pretty good shot.
Bushmeyer with the bucket makes it 11-10 Western, another lead change.
She's got 6 of their 11. Malone's got the other 5.
And 3 seconds.
And Western is playing a box and one on Larson. Looks like Forbes is chasing her around there. At the beginning, it does look like they're in their 1-2-2, but then when Larson passes the ball, she gets right up on her and does not want her to get that ball back. We'll see how that plays out. Look deep.
Bushmeyer did have Benson open. Now she just drives right in. Yeah, shot put up no good.
Ooh. Jump ball.
And a held possession. It will be Peru Catholic basketball.
The jump ball, and Larson's involved in it. No surprise there. I feel like she's caused 10 to 15 jump balls today by herself.
I agree. Larson brings it across.
Now watch how
stolen away by Bushmeyer. Bushmeyer with the larceny. Layup at the other end is good. Bushmeyer with another 2 and makes it 13-10 Western.
8 points for Bushmeyer.
Little 4-0 run.
Now watch how Forbes is denying Larson here on the other side.
Now traveling called against Affelt.
I don't know that it's really causing too much trouble yet, because when she passes, she goes opposite. We'll see. Good look in the middle.
McMullen. She will bring it into the front court.
I'd like to see her bring that down the middle a little bit more, and maybe she can get a 3-on-2.
Works it on the left side. That's to Bushmeyer. Had to go off of her foot and out of bounds. Turnover.
Not quite as strong going to her left, but saw the opening, but she lost it.
So a turnover by Western with 2:25 to play in the period.
Trying to force her left. Yep, now Forbes denying Larson. Larson does not like it. Swiping at her hand a little bit.
And here's a foul now on Malone.
Forbes almost followed Larson out of bounds there. She's going to guard her everywhere.
So Malone at the foul, and to the free throw line is Affelt.
Malone's first.
First one up is no good. Excuse me, that's not Apple, that's Fuzzanetti. Second one up is no good. Rebound down, though, to Burkhart. Her putback won't fall.
Burkhart's an offensive rebounder.
To Larson for a three. It's an air ball. Fuzzanetti saves it in. Brandt gets it on the right side. Her shot off the iron, no good. And the rebound out of bounds off of Burkhart.
Now you see him guarding the ball a little bit now in their 1-2-2, a little different. Trying to throw it deep. Burkhart steals it.
Burkhart on a pull-up jump shot. Ooh, that looked good. Shot on the putback, no good by Affel, but she's fouled.
So she's going to get 2 free throws. Who's the foul on?
Referee tells us it's against Bushmeyer.
Bushmeyer, just her second. Team second. Affelt. Isn't that a insurance company with a duck?
That's Aflac.
Ah.
Close, though. Starts with the same letter.
It is in the English alphabet. Basically the same thing.
Second one up is
there
good.
Go.
Makes one
a
of
free
2.
Throw.
And cuts it down to a 2-point game with 1:49 to play in the third.
Affelt's first point of the game.
Bushmeyer in the backcourt looks ahead.
Nice
There's
pass,
Vincent.
Bushmeyer.
It was kind of got deflected, but right into the hands of Malone. And she goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's fouled on the shot.
They're doing a good job against this press here. No major issues with it in the second half. They've scored some points attacking it at the end. You say a lot of times as a coach you want to attack pressure, especially when you get in the middle of the court. If you continue to attack, a lot of teams that press are not really good in transition when you get to the middle of the court.
Here comes Kinney back into the game. She'll replace Fuzzanetti.
Let's see, she missed her first, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Free throws. If Western isn't able to win this game, will be something they look back on and say, gosh, wish we would have made some more of those. But Peru Catholic could say the same thing, right?
Absolutely.
Right side with it is Affel, and she picked up the foot and took off before she put the dribble down.
She saw that opening there, but got to put it on the floor first.
Unless you're in the NBA.
They get a little lenient there, don't they?
1:30 to play in the third.
Good look to the middle there. See, you got to attack, get 3 on 2. Nice
now
pass.
Malone was kind of twisted sideways.
Rebound,
put
good
back.
rebound.
Vincent. And she'll get the bucket.
Vincent with the offensive rebound and the putback. Her first 2 points, I believe.
Yeah, makes
for
it
Bella.
Yep, makes it 15-11, 109 to play in the third. Here's Larson on there
nice
the
shot.
other way. She'll kiss it off the glass and in for 2.
Oh, stolen.
Tied up. It'll be Western ball, the alternating possession arrow.
Affelt got it, but got the jump ball.
Should be Western ball. Natives are restless.
Fans helping them out there. That's good.
Bushmeyer with it in the backcourt, guarded by Larson. Ball knocked away. Stays with Western. Going to be pretty physical out there. Bushmeyer takes it across the half-court line. Gets it to McMullen. Dribbles toward the right side. Now back to Bushmeyer. Vincent puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Forbes runs it down in the corner. Now she's in some trouble. That ball tipped away, saved in bounds right into the hands of Forbes. Works it out to Bushmeyer. And they'll say a foul here on one of the Cougars of Peru Catholic.
Let's see who that was. 30?
Brandt, I believe.
First foul, I think, for them. 2 team fouls now.
32 seconds to play in the third. Bushmeyer gets it for Western. They have a 2-point lead.
Keep going.
Bushmeyer, that was a pass to Malone.
Yeah, I think so.
And the ball knocked out of bounds by Peru Catholic.
I think Western needs to try to get Malone a touch inside here. I think you've yet to see her do a post move. I'd like to see them run that play with her.
Get it to McMullen. Her shot no good. Vincent tied up on the rebound with Appelt, and this will go the way of Peru Catholic. Here comes Colbert back into the game. She'll set McMullen down, who's played this whole third quarter with those 3 fouls.
End of the quarter here. Smart protecting the fouls again. Still only got 3. Doesn't seem like she's been any less aggressive either.
Oh, I agree. Peru Catholic trying to tie or take the lead in the waning seconds of this third quarter. Larson travels.
McMullen will be back in. Let's see who she goes for.
If I had to guess, I'd say Colbert.
Yeah.
On the other side, we'll see Fuzzanetti back into the game. She will sit down. Larson. We'll give her a little breather here at the end of the quarter. Bushmeyer will bring it up for Western. They also will get the ball to start the fourth quarter, barring a tie-up here in the next 7 seconds. And we get a travel. So Larson will check back in quickly. McMullen also sits down for Western as Colbert's back in.
Western's going to miss out on the double dip there, getting the shot at the end of the third and getting the ball at the fourth. Unless they get a steal here.
Kenny with the ball out top. Brandt for a 3. No good. And we played 3 quarters. Western reclaims the lead, 15-13. Headed to the fourth and a good contest in Class 1A IESA Girls State Championship action, or state semifinals, how about, on Central Illinois Sports.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. Western has the basketball to start the final period. Up by 2 over Peru Catholic squad, who still very much in this game.
Smart play there by McMullen, backing it out.
Here's a 3 by Bushmeyer.
Wow.
Big shot there as it goes through. She's in double figures now with 11, correct?
11 points.
And the lead is 5. Here's a pass now, knocked away by Benson. They'll say no. She got too much of the defender that time, and she gets called, or the offensive player, I should say, she gets called for the foul. Her first, team first. Ball to bounce on the baseline here for Peru Catholic. Wide open shot up, no good by Affelt. Rebound run down by Larson.
I'm surprised that's Vincent's first foul. She's pretty aggressive.
Missed shot, rebound Malone trying to gain it.
By Malone.
She does, and now a lot of contact here, and Malone will lose it out of bounds. She's just got to stay calm there. She really takes that ball again, kind of at her waist.
Yeah, point guard's got to come get it too from her.
Yep. She'll learn as she gets older. Here's a reach-in foul not called on Portis.
I think hope the referees keep this. Seems like we're getting a little bit of swinging the elbows a little bit here. We got to. Don't want anybody to get hurt.
They lob this out top.
No. They got another play out of it. Maybe she just reads that. That might be a read on her.
Larson shot way off. Rebound by Burkhart, no good, but fouled by Malone.
Burkhart is quite the offensive rebounder. Going to get a couple free throws.
Malone picks up her second, team third, and Burkhart to the free throw line. Free throws have not been anybody's friend, but they are imperative here down the stretch.
There you go. Got one there for Burkhart. She's got 6.
Now whistle and Western.
Timeout Western.
Says they'd like to call the timeout. 5 minutes, 9 seconds left in this one. 18-14 Western on top of Peru Catholic.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Back to live action. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Peru Catholic. 5 minutes to play in this contest. They trail by 4.
Western still in the box and 1, trying to keep Larson away from the ball. Burkhart, offensive rebound.
Ball run down by Benson on the defensive side, and then she'll be tied up. And it'll be Peru Catholic basketball. Benson, much like Malone has done, got to keep that ball high.
Yeah. I got Burkhart for 4 or 5 offensive rebounds here. Does a good job being active.
And she's listed as just a 6th grader.
Huh. She's pretty aggressive.
Here's a shot put up on the baseline by
Might have been over the back.
And the rebound down to McMullen. Bushmeyer into the front court, wants to push it off the dribble.
Away.
Dribbles in, shot up no good. Rebound tied up. It'll be Western ball and the jump ball here. Here's Spuzzanetti back into the game. She'll sit down, Kenny, for the Cougars. Wildcats ball underneath.
Yeah, get it to her in the middle.
Bounce to Malone.
Nice high sweep.
Oh. Just kind of lost it off. Well, they said the defender knocked it out.
Might have hit her knee. I like that play. Malone, they get her the ball inside. I don't know that any of those girls down there can stop her.
Malone's fairly skilled. Here's a shot, but up no good. And a foul on the play call on Tegan Brandt. Bushmeyer will be the one to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Western. 4:20 left.
Brandt's second foul. See if Bushmeyer can make a free throw. She's got 11 points on the night.
First one up, can't get it to go, a little hard. These free throws have been anything but free.
And she banked it, but did she go over the line? Yep, they say she went over the line.
Yep.
Okay. The free throw woes continue.
4:20 to play. Walking it toward the front court is Larson. Short it to Burkhart on the wing. Burkhart drives baseline, drives in, little floater up with the hook. Shot is good by Burkhart.
She's got 8 points.
And makes it 18-16. McMullen in the backcourt finds Bushmeyer. She'll work across on the dribble and has it stripped away by Burkhart. Stolen away by Brandt. Brandt into the front court. Quick pass down low.
Great
Larson,
passing.
shot up no good. Rebound Burkhart. Threw it right back
again.
out. Spuzzanetti for the tie. And it's in for 2. This game now tied at 18 points apiece with 3:40 to play. And a jump ball. No, a push in the backcourt.
I got 6 offensive rebounds for Burkhart.
Foul here against Affelt.
Their third. 2 team fouls for Peru and 3 for Western here. So those teams will.
Here's Vincent on a turnaround shot, and she gets it to go from just inside the three-point line. Breaks the tie, 20-18. Both teams playing really hard.
Yeah.
They really want to play for that state title.
A fun game. Nice
Here's Burkhart. Nice move on a spin. No good.
Malone.
Rebound down to Malone.
Burkhart again.
Yeah, she just took it away from her.
Yeesh.
And the ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Peru Catholic. 3:10 left. And bounds. Lobbed in. McMullen knocks it out of bounds. Do you, where exactly would you put her defensively on that? Seems like she might have been a little out of position. I know she got the tip, but could have got the steal. Here's a shot put up now. That's good by Brandt.
That's her first 2 of the night, and it's a big one because it's tied.
20-20, and now foul backcourt. Is it going to be Larson or is it going to be Affelt? Larson thinks it's her, and it is. So it's her 4th, team 3rd. She's still in the full court pressure with 2:54 to play.
I think you got to leave her in.
Bushmeyer.
Be smart right here. Yep, she backs off. That's smart. Smart job.
Bushmeyer drives in and is fouled here on the play by Fuzzanetti.
I think that's her 4th foul. Am I correct?
Team 4th, just her
Team
second
4th,
individually.
Sorry, her second. Yep, that's right. So Western's going to be shooting free throws.
Inbound pass comes to Bushmeyer, and
smart play.
Yep, she gets a great look and makes the basket to make it 22-20.
That's just good recognition. She saw that Western defender staring at the ball, or the Peru defender staring at the ball, and she went right inside.
Here's a steal by Forbes now. Ball knocked loose, saved in bounds, and turned right back over.
Good job by Forbes, but they get it right back.
Larson into the front court quickly on the baseline. Fuzzanetti out of a double team, throws it free throw line. Brandt with some confidence, puts this one up no good. Rebound to Malone.
That was better, keeping it up high, and she ripped it and went out with the dribble. Good job there by Malone.
2:12 left. Bushmeyer brings it up. Remember what I said earlier about the parents being more anxious than the kids?
They have come alive, haven't they?
Here's McMullen, ball knocked loose, stolen away. Fuzzanetti with the dribble into the front court. She spins, puts it up, and traveled. Yeah. 1:53 left. Bushmeyer with it in the backcourt. Takes it across on the run.
Keep your dribble. Keep your dribble. There you go. Smart.
Looks out the screen from Forbes. Still on the bounce. Now finds Malone. Malone with a fake and the drive. She'll get in. Ooh, Larson there to steal it away. No. Hit off of her and goes off the end line.
Larson's got to be careful with those 4 fouls if she wants to stay in the game.
1 minute, 36 seconds left. Ball out of bounds here underneath. And bounce comes in. Goes to Malone. Malone will put it on the dribble. Works off of the screen from Forbes. Still on the dribble, and they'll call this a blocking foul on Burkhart.
Burkhart's 3rd.
And Malone will shoot 2 shots as that's the 5th team foul.
Yep.
So Malone to shoot 2 big free throws, and we'll get a timeout whistled for Peru Catholic as they will call their first timeout of this contest. 1:29 to play in a 22-20 game. Hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, grab me one too.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
1:29 to play. Malone at the free throw line for Western. They have a 2-point lead over Peru Catholic. Malone to shoot 2 out of the timeout by Peru Catholic. The right-hander puts the first up. Good. She can make it a 2-possession game.
6 points for Malone. First free throw make of the second half for Western, and it was a big one. Two
Free throw on the
possessions
way.
if she makes it. That's
Good.
big. That's big.
24-20.
Now Peru's got all but one timeout, so they can stop the clock if they score.
You don't have to really rush too much here. Here's Affelt. Gets it to Brandt.
See, they're denying Larson there. That box and one's paying off on that play.
Here's a shot put up by Affelt, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. It'll stay with Peru Catholic underneath their own hoop.
Burkhart about had another offensive rebound there.
He's got a ton of them on the day. 1:09 left.
Good job by Larson using those screens.
Larson has it on the wing.
Got to give it up. Now she's going to, oh,
ball
good big
stolen
steal.
away by Bushmeyer. Bushmeyer on the run into the front court, drives in, shot up, no good. But she'll go to the free throw line shooting two as Larson will now foul out of the game. And that is huge for Peru Catholic.
Too bad for Larson. She's a nice player. She's had a good day today. But, boy, Bushmeyer, that's a good play.
Misses the first free throw. Gets another. And Peru Catholic again wants to call a timeout. This will be their second of the game. A minute to play in this one. A full break. 24-20, the advantage for Western. They'll have a free throw as well when we come back.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
A minute to play. Bushmeyer to the free throw line for Western.
One shot here.
And missed the first one, and then the Peru Catholic timeout. And Bushmeyer gets the ball from the official. She's had a good afternoon. Second one on the way. Back it in. Makes it 25-20.
Had a feeling if she was going to make it, it was going to be a bank shot.
Into the front court quickly with it is Brandt. Drives the baseline. Works a pass to Affelt. Affelt puts up a jump shot. Tipped. Rebound Brandt. Put back up. Won't fall. Rebound Malone for Western. She's in the dribble and an offensive foul. I really think that's a pretty good call.
Probably. Western crowd's kind of disagreeing with you there. But
I think it's a good call. She kind of lowered the shoulder that time. And it'll be Peru Catholic basketball.
Really, if any of the Peru girls can shoot timeout Western here.
So Western wants a timeout. They'll have one remaining and a 5-point lead. 43.5 seconds left and a 25-20 lead for Western over Peru Catholic.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with DOT, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
43.5 seconds to play. Ball out of bounds on the baseline. Peru Catholic. They get it to Burkhart. Her shot no good. Foul. And she'll shoot two. Western switched to a man-to-man defense during the dead ball timeout. And Burkhart will go to the free throw line shooting two shots as that foul was called on Bushmeyer, her third. 42.5 seconds left in a 25-20 contest. First one on the way. Burkhart no good.
Got 8 points and 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 7 of those offensive rebounds for Burkhart. Works hard down there. And a 6th grader, you said, correct?
Correct. That one up is no good. Rebound tip. And comes down to McMullen, and she's fouled. Fouled here by Affelt, and McMullen will walk to the other end and shoot 2. First one good. And Western would like to have their players now get back and not be on the rebounding underneath.
Well, 2 possession games, and you need 2 threes. If she makes this, it's going to be 3 possessions.
And we'll get a timeout called by Peru Catholic. 38.9 seconds left. Western up 26-20 back after this break.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the largest selection of gun safes in the tri-state area. That's right, everything from the vaults, vault doors, and safe accessories. Only the quality brands like Fort Knox, American Security, Browning, and Liberty. Come in and check out the displays or go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection online as well.
clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
38.9 seconds left. McMullen at the free throw line. This one could basically seal the deal.
Pretty much.
Free throw up. Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Makes it a 7-point game with under 40 seconds to play. Into the front court, ball knocked away, stolen away. Malone has it.
She's keeping that ball up.
She has it knocked loose, and it's stolen away by Burkhart. She'll fire a 3. It went behind the backboard. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Western ball length of the court to go. 23.2 seconds to play. Length of the court to go for Western.
Oh, there we go.
Into the front court. Malone on the run out. She'll drive in and travel.
So you don't really need to keep going there. Dribble it back out and run the clock out, but 3 possession game here. No need to foul. The worst thing you could do is foul on a jump shot.
That's out front. Yeah, Burkhart has it. She'll put up a 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. 7 seconds left. A jump ball. It'll stay with Peru Catholic.
Really, Western just kind of stays out of the way.
Peru Catholic wants to call the timeout. We will pause as well. 7.2 seconds to play in the fourth. 27-20, Western on top.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
7.2 seconds left, 27-20 the score.
Too bad for
out of bounds underneath for Peru Catholic. They're down by 7. Ball comes way out front, and Fuzzanetti travels. And now Western can really just inbound this one and hold it out.
Peru's not giving up.
7-point game. No reason to foul here. Bushmeyer, let's dribble this one out. And from the 5 seed in their regional to the state championship game, the Western Wildcats win the semifinal 27-20 over Peru Catholic. They'll play for a state championship on Thursday night. Peru Catholic will play for the 3rd and 4th place game at 6 o'clock. We'll have final stats and name our player of the game on the Blessing Health System postgame show next.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Kroc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the post-game show presented by Blessing Health System. Final on this one, a 27-20 win for the Western Lady Wildcats over the Peru Catholic Cougars. Western improves their record to 12-7 on the season. Peru drops to 16-3. They'll play for third and fourth place. Western will play in the state championship game, Scott. Kind of crazy. Again, they're the 5th seed in their regional.
Pretty impressive, pretty impressive.
Let's take a look at some final stats here on the Blessing Health System post-game show.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlie. Forgot to total them up. I was so excited.
That's all right. Just do some quick points for us.
Well, I mean, you've got Bushheimer. 14 points. Big game for her. Malone's got 7 points. She's got 7 rebounds and 3 blocks. Vincent, couple jump shots there late in the game. She's got 2 offensive rebounds and another defensive one for Peru. You've got Larson fouls out with 7 points. Burkhart, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 7 of those offensive. Hard-fought game. Congratulations to Western.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about another good game by Reese Bushmeyer? She had 14 points in the victory for Western. They'll play for a state championship game on Thursday night. One more semifinal to go, as it'll be Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick's. We'll have that for you in just a few moments on